Hey everybody, this is John, and this is another Pokemon battle. Obviously, if you're watching this, what else would it be? Next time I'm going to surprise you, and then you'll be like, oh, now I need to know what we're watching before we start. In any case, you see we do have a player named White fighting a player named Exider. It is just a coincidence that the last video had a player named Black, and this one has a player named White. That's just a happy coincidence. I did see this battle inside. I would record it real quick. My DS did die right after it finished, so unfortunately this is going to be the last one of the night. You see he leads with the Azumarill. Out comes the the spider, I believe that's what it's called. He switches out for Manectric, and he's got the air balloon on. The Manectric's going to use the electric is going to use Energy Ball. There's a critical hit, so it does a lot of damage. It probably would not have done that much damage normally. In any case, now he knows he's got him on the ropes here. I don't know if it's Choice Scarf. That thing is kind of fast. He doesn't have a especially good attack, though. Maybe a Choice Spec set. That wouldn't surprise me too much. Other than that, I don't know what else you would throw in it. So in comes Politoed right into the Energy Balling guy's face. That's kind of surprising. But he does want to step his rain here. You did see Azumarill. Azumarill's good outside of rain. He's great inside of rain. It's a big difference, and it has to be noted. You see Politoed's going to use Hydro Pump here. I don't know if there's a Choice Specs, Choice Specs, maybe Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf probably more popular, but in any case, he does use Hydro Pump. It does kill him off. You do see he pulls out here, so I'm going to think that is definitely a choice set. Whimsicott here. Whimsicott's a big force. Obviously, with Prankster, he can do a lot of different things to fuck you up. He's going to use Hurricane here, and that's not going to do too much damage to Armaldo, even though, or it'll do a ton of damage thanks to that critical hit. This thing does have Swift Swim, but it has access to it, but I don't know if they're playing by Swangan rules, in which case they don't have. I doubt they're using Swift Swim. In any case, he does use X-Scissor. It does kill off Whimsicott in one hit. Whimsicott has good special defense, he has bad defense, he does die. Not very surprising there. Armaldo does have high attack. Other things. Here comes Ludicolo. We'll see. Is this a Swift Swim variant? What are they playing with? We don't know. We will see if he recovers health, if he ever has to. I don't know if it'll show without. Yeah, he'll have to get hit before we find out if he does have Rain Dish or if he has if he's using his other ability. So, in comes Azumarill, who has no problem taking hits. Ludicolo is going to use Fake Out. I think that's a bad idea coming off that. He's going to use Superpower. It's definitely the right move. Obviously not going to use Aqua Jet in the rain on this thing, or Ice Punch, not necessary. Superpower, get the job done. Obviously, just kind of new to the Azumarill. He's gonna have to pull him out here, especially against a Dusknoir. Probably a Choice Band Azumarill here, I would suspect, though I don't know. It is shiny. It's interesting that yellow color that it looks so close to Pikachu. I remember when Meryl was first shown, I thought it was gonna be a Pikachu re-release. I think everyone thought that. I remember the Pikablue scandal. Not scandal as it were, but just a little rumor that there was a Pokemon named Pikablue. And you could probably get it in Gen 1 if you look around hard enough. Any case, if Vaporeon is going to come out here against Dusknoir, this is going to be a bit of a stall battle. Dusknoir, good staller, has Dusknoir is outclassed by Dusclops now with the Eviolite though, but maybe he had Dusknoir. It is all cap, so I'm thinking this is a transfer from a Gen 4. Not too surprising in any case. He is going to Toxic Dusknoir. Dusknoir not going to be able to deal with Toxic. Unfortunately, neither can Dusclops. Or most stall Pokemon in general, unless they have Natural Cure. That really only includes stuff like Celebi can do it if you're running a defensive set. Obviously, Chansey's the big one, Blissey. Both of them carry Natural Cure. You can't really do anything about that. He's going to go ahead and surf here. Dusknoir, so low on health, going to get a big Pain Split off here. He's going to probably recover almost out of health. Dusknoir does have a very small HP pool compared to Vaporeon's rather massive one. So he's packing 464 health there. He takes him all the way down to 233, almost half his health gone in one hit. Unfortunately, Dusknoir can't do much else. We'll see. He can't really Nightshade on to death or anything like that. He does have access to some stuff like Shadow Sneak. Obviously, Shadow Sneak not going to take down Vaporeon fast enough. In any case, he is forced to pull out. Toxic counter is getting a bit too high. In comes Poliwrath. Poliwrath, not too bad. Vaporeon, I don't think Vaporeon's going to be too afraid of Poliwrath. Obviously, he can run with a superpower or something like that. He does hit himself in confusion. He's kind of decides he's not going to take his chances, pulls him out, and in comes Politoed. He just used Submission. That's odd. Not a move you see too often. He does go ahead and use it. He does miss with it, though. Politoed tries to use a Hypnosis in response, and he misses as well. So they're just fumbling and bumbling around out there. And the next time he's going to go ahead and hit with a... I'm sorry, I didn't even know what that was. There's so much happening with all those animations. It goes so fast. It's absurd. Undoubtedly, without the animations on, my DS would have died before it finished, so maybe it was a good thing. In any case, Poliwrath's going to use Hypnosis. Vaporeon does avoid it. That's good, definitely. Vaporeon going to protect himself here, going to scout what the Poliwrath's doing. He uses Submission again. Submission would do a lot of damage if you can get it to hit. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Poliwrath's ability, I believe, in the Dream World is Swift Swim. I don't know what it is without. I don't know if it gets a Submission. Submission gets a boost because maybe he has Reckless. I don't know. In any case, he's going to go ahead and keep using Submission. He keeps missing. I don't know why that's missing so much. I didn't know the accuracy on that move. It doesn't even do half the damage. It's hard to argue that that move should have such low accuracy when even Politoed takes such little damage from it. I don't know how Game Freak decides that's cool. In any case, he does go down. Recoil brings him down low enough that where Politoed can finish him off. Politoed a big threat. As always, Politoed himself. Drizzle's good. Politoed's not a bad Pokemon to begin with, just outclassed by Vaporeon without Drizzle. And we're seeing both of them on this team, kind of having the way, as it were. Just these two Pokemon alone, this opponent can't take out. Obviously, you need a hard-hitting, not even necessarily physical attacking grass type. Something like a Ferrothorn can fairly easily deal with these without having to worry too much about getting. Obviously, you can't get Toxic. Not gonna have to worry about that. The only problem it is gonna have is if Politoed's running Ice Beam with a choice spec set, it's gonna do some pretty serious damage to it. In any case, Vaporeon here is gonna go ahead and stall, play around. Dusknoir did use Confuse Ray, confuse him again. He is using Protect. Vaporeon's using Protect. He's behind that for Pain Split. Pain Split's not gonna get through. We'll see if the Toxic, how close it comes to killing him off here. We'll kill him off on the next turn, so we'll see. He's gonna go ahead and pull out. Obviously, the Vaporeon could Ice Beam, finish him off, and maybe he doesn't want to take that chance. Says he's gonna come back in, try and get a. Okay, so the Vaporeon is gonna use Surf. In any case, he's gonna see if he can come back in and get a Pain Split off with Dusknoir, I assume. But we'll see if that'll happen. In comes the opponent's Politoed. It is shiny, nice and blue. Nothing wrong with that look. That's not too bad. At least it's I like the shinies where they're remarkably different. Remarkably, I don't know if that's the right word. Where they're considerably different from their originals. So something like Garchomp looks just the same. I don't like that one. There are some that are actually alternate colors. Breloom I don't really like. He looks like he's going into like hibernation for the fall or something. I don't really like that. In case, back to the battle. Politoed is Toxic here. Vaporeon's going to go ahead and go out of Protect and attacking cycles here, I assume. Try and just stall it out. He's not going to have too much of a problem against these guys. Obviously, Politoed can't hit. He's going to use Mud Bomb. That's not going to do anything. Almost no point using that. Vaporeon, I don't know if he's packing Wish or not. If he is, he can always heal the stuff off. It's not a big deal. He's got leftovers, that too. Almost recovered off all that Mud Bomb. Politoed going to die to Toxic. He's going to Protect. Nothing surprising here. You can't hit him with a... No, don't use that. Vaporeon could have absorbed that. That was a mistake to use that move. Excuse me. Anyways, Ryusu, he's going to die here. Nothing surprising happening here. Dusknoir. Dusclops, I mean... No. Other way around. This is Dusknoir, not Dusclops. He's going to come back in. He's going to try and Pain Split here, but he's going to Protect, and we'll see what he can do. I assume Vaporeon's going to go first next turn. Oh, he's going to use Pain Split, and he does get it off somehow through the Protect. Is that what happened? I'm not sure quite how. Don't know. I can't answer that one. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Probably. I'll probably watch this after I finish, and I'll be like, oh, well, of course. So we're going to use Shadow Sneak here, hoping that he can sneak in and kill off the Vaporeon before he had the chance to strike back. It does use Surf, does a lot of damage in the rain. And the rain Vaporeon is going to be just as much of a threat to do some damage as anything else, thanks to the water boost that it gets. He's going to use Protect here. Now he can go back to normal. He doesn't have to worry about anything. Vaporeon's in Protect cycles. I don't see how the Dusknoir is going to be able to pull out of this. I think this is the only Pokemon he's left. We did see two Politoads, so probably both rain teams. Unfortunately, the one with Vaporeon, much better. Obviously set up for a stall, but considerably stronger anyways, I would say. Just the Vaporeon alone makes that rain team pretty difficult to deal with. We did see Armaldo came out, Manectric, both kind of cute toys, but they're not really the bulk of that team is really Vaporeon, Azumarill taking out what Azumarill really covers Vaporeon actually well, I think. Obviously doesn't want to mess with electric types, but that's what Manectric's there for. And and Kingdra, he's kind of like another. If I would say Kingdra fits the role. If Azumarill dies, then Kingdra come out. Kingdra can come out and probably fill the same exact void that Azumarill had. In any case, you see Vaporeon there really causing the brunt of the problem there, I would say. He did some damage with those Pokemon, but... and I would say the far opponent did leave his Pokemon in probably too often. For example, he needs to switch Whimsicott out when it's fighting that Politoed. I mean, against their Armaldo, because if he knows it has Exider, even if it doesn't, I don't know. I think you have to switch around a little more than he was. And he kind of stuck around a lot, as it were. But, can't always be winners. Even maybe if he does pull out, he gets everybody Toxic, then he's just as fucked. Probably doesn't matter. Just because the closer opponent, probably a better player. I would put it down to that. In any case, that'll be the last battle for the night. My DS is charging. Maybe I'll have another one later. I'll definitely have one later at some point. Thanks for watching this one, though, and I hope you watch the next one. Bye.